So here's another video in the event space little mini series I'm doing for Artist Advice, which is, I don't know if it is Artist Advice or whatever. It's in that series, a mini series within a series. So we're just gonna roll with it. So today we're gonna be talking about the role of a host at the event, because some people want to say that they're a host and they can't even fit the role. So let's get into it. The role of a host can vary depending on how big the team is and what their roles are and who can do what. Some hosts simply announce and do just very basic, like you know. Other hosts are very more involved. So this is just my opinion on the role of a host. It's also part of it is also definition of what a host is, just, you know, by looking in the dictionary. So the first thing for a host, I would say, is organize. You have to organize the event. If you have an event organizer, you might not have to. You might already have a team organizing, but at the event, you need to be organized, period. You need to know what you're doing, where you're supposed to be, who's supposed to be going up next, who are you announcing, what the proper names are. I can't just be like, oh, this person, so-and-so, but I don't know how to say your name, so I hope I said it right. You should practice those names ahead of time. You are the host. You are the face. The host, like I said, introduces artists. This is specific to kind of like showcase events. So the host will get on the stage, say a couple sentences about who's performing next, get the crowd hype for the next performance, make sure the crowd is actually ready to witness the performance, to interact with the performance, which again is the next point, crowd participation. You are the host, you are the hype man. Everybody is here and you determine how the rest of the night is gonna go. If you are outside, if you are in the bathroom, if you're in God knows where, everywhere else, there's no one to kind of wrangle the crowd. You want to make sure that you're interacting with the crowd, that the crowd is excited to be there. You want to make sure that your excitement is infectious. So you want to be the most excited person at this event because you are the host. This is your name. This one I know is going to be a little controversial, but don't be intoxicated. You're the host. Don't be intoxicated. You have a job to do. You are working. Like, why are you drinking? Why are you smoking? Why are you, whatever your form of intoxication is, why are you doing all of that? You need to be A1, standing on your shit and making sure that everything is running smoothly. Being intoxicated, no matter which way you see it, is detrimental to the event, to you, to everyone, because you're not in your right mind. Whether it's alcohol or drugs, it does impact your cognitive function, your motor function, all of your functions. So how are you gonna get on stage drunk announcing the nest artist or the next performer or the next battle or whatever it may be? You can't even say your name. It's not the vibe. I know it's gonna be controversial because some people are like, oh, well, I can handle my liquor. It's not about that. It's, are you professional or are you not professional? There's a time and a place for everything, and there's a time and a place for you to drink or become intoxicated. Another thing, you are a host. Bring your ego down. Bring it down. Bring it down. What are you doing? You are a host. This is not about your ego. It's not. If your ego is the primary motivator in you hosting an event, you might be in it for the wrong reasons. You feel me? What you doing? What you doing? Additionally, if you are hosting a showcase, your ego needs to check your ego at the door. Like, check that shit at the door, because nobody wants that. You have to work with multiple personalities, with media, with the event space, with everybody. It can't be about, oh, I want the spotlight for myself. No, that's not what it's about. You're creating a showcase so that everybody who's performing can get their name out there, not just for you. Yes, you know, you gotta have a little bit of ego, like, yo, I made this event, it was dope, whatever. But you need to check your ego at the event space and when promoting and afterwards. It's not all about you. If you wanted it to be all about you, then you should have been like, oh, come to my concert, I'm performing. Not, I'm gonna have 20 artists perform and have a showcase. Which is next point, support the artists that perform. Once you check your ego, you can actually sit there and support the artists that are performing at your showcase, at your event. That's the whole point of the thing, is to support each other. And the only way that we can all be successful is by supporting each other and working through whatever it may be, whether it's issues or not. When you have performers and they come to your event, they are bringing their fans. Their fans could potentially be your fans or fans of the other performers. Now, if you're a douche and you treat the performers like shit, they're gonna tell their people like, yo, I don't fuck with this man. Fuck that guy, fuck that girl, fuck this place, and you're gonna lose support before you even got it. Lastly, networking. I went to an incredible event in February. Young Zay, freaking amazing. He was performing and he still, you would see him in the crowd. Mind you, he had a whole team, he had the media, he had all of the things. If you ever need an example of like the perfect way to do an event, it was that. Perfection. So even though he was the artist and he was performing, he still was in the crowd, reaching out, thanking everyone for coming, introducing himself to everyone, making sure that the media people were good. This is just me from watching him, not even necessarily interacting, but just watching him kind of work the room. And networking was incredible, because ultimately at this event, you're networking, whether it be media, whether it be other artists, anything like that. Everybody's there and it's always a networking opportunity, whether you're performing or not. So networking is also very important for the host, for the artist, for everyone. So the host can actually play a pivotal role in networking. They can make introductions between different artists, between the artist and the media, whoever it is that they have at their event. So these are things that I feel that hosts can do. Again, it depends on your event. It depends on the event space. It depends on how big your team is. So there's a lot of details and things that go into it. So take what applies to you and go from there, and keep watching. Remember to follow me on everything, Melly Starz.